Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the mid-month check-in for my Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is for March 2018. I hope that you enjoyed your extended monthly forecast at the beginning of the month there. And thanks for your support and for your patience with me all this time. So we're just looking for a little 3-card spread for you to check in middle of the month. Like I said, you do have an extended monthly forecast. I hope that was helpful. So we're just going to look at any pressing issue or concern that you may be meeting at mid-month here, or that you may need confirmation or advice around. And then as always, we'll be drawing oracle cards from the other decks here for additional information. So what does Libra need to know mid-month for any pressing or overarching concern? So we do have the 3 of air at the bottom of the deck. We're going to treat this as general energy to the short 3-card spread today. This is actually a little bit of a heartache. It may be, we'll look at the other cards here in a moment, but we'll see whether this is something that is being over-focused on, or if it's something that's sort of maybe you feel haunted by something. But you know, air is really just looking at the mind. So this is something that's going on in your mind that you can change, that you're in control of. So you can choose whether or not to recall the memories of heartache or heartbreak or a feeling let down. It's the type of pain, or it's the type of sensation or feeling that it didn't kill you, but it was that painful type of thing. So there could be a feeling of loss here. The thoughts of loss or memories of it, but it's not necessarily a feeling. So it's something that you can really combat here, Libra. So in your recent past, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is really stunning. This really just says that you have put yourself, or you've been allowed to, or been aligned with very prosperous, and wealthy on all fronts. So in a very practical sense, your 5 senses, perhaps your finances, that you're really blessed here, and that you are very much in control of that, or had, like it's not something that just happened to you. You worked very hard for this. So this is really lovely to see for you, Libra. In the center position representing your present, this is the 7 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like, and you can sort of see this here, it's like we're still in the same suit. We're still in the earth signs, or pentacles as it were. And this is your recent past, something you worked very diligently toward, that you feel very proud of even, that you've created for yourself. It's a lot of stability here, and a sense that indeed the fact that you did it yourself. Here at the 7 of Pentacles, and you can see this character is almost looking here to the recent past. You're sort of in a state here presently where you're like, where do I want to go from here? I've worked really hard. I've gotten what I've wanted here. I feel successful, even prosperous, and I've built so much. You might even have a great deal of your identity built around or upon what you have accomplished here, and you're just sort of taking a tiny bit of a rest, or you're being called on to take a little bit of a look around. Gather your thoughts, gather your successes here, and maybe take a tally of that and see where you want that to lead you. I don't think this is permanent. This definitely isn't permanent rest around this situation. This is almost just like taking a tally of these successes before moving forward. And then here with your 3 of Wands or 3 of Fire in your future position, this is actually really exciting. This is saying that, your ship may come in. This is being able to take chances due to decisions that you're making here in the present here. So, and it's the 3, so it's a very, very small one. So it's like you're so confident and comfortable here in your own financial or business or romantic or whatever is going on here in this prowess here, that you can sort of take stock of it and say, well, where will this take me if I take, calculated risks here? And of course, we're looking at a passion energy. The fire energy is a real action energy. So you could be taking some new steps here in a different direction or in a new direction. or, building upon your successes here by developing further what you've already begun. So this is actually really exciting to see for you here, that you're taking a calculated risk and you're moving forward with your passion and plans. So those are your suggestions or advice for your 3-card today. As I mentioned, let's get a couple of advice cards from the Oracle deck for you. We have Happy. Happy is one of your message cards. This is gorgeous. I would say very closely aligned here to the 9 of Pentacles. The earth signs, unlike, say, the water, aren't going to be speaking directly about our feelings, but of course our physical world can influence our feelings, of course. So, I mean, you could be feeling very happy being in this position. You could be feeling very happy and content here, moving forward with, like I said, I mean, you've just done some revision here, or just maybe a sense of, where do I want to go from here? I kind of have everything I need, especially if there was a slight holdup around equipment or the right something. Maybe you were waiting on something, and maybe seeing as Mercury is in retrograde until April 15th, maybe that's what you will need. You'll need a little bit of patience, maybe to slow down a little bit, maybe to take a little bit of stock of something, and make little but significant, diligent moves here. Do what you can with what you have right now would be really good advice as well. Archangel Michael is another advice card for you. Whenever I see Archangel Michael, it always says to me that he is making himself available to you if you need to reach out to him for any advice or support right now. I'm a really big fan of the archangels, particularly Archangel Michael. So I'm really pleased to see that there for you, Libra. So indeed, if you feel like you need any advice or suggestions or help in terms of getting ahead, maybe you just need to develop a relationship with someone in the spirit world, for example, where you can feel confident in your plans. Like, I plan to move forward in truth and prosperity, and you can make these little moves here. I thank you, Archangel Michael, for your assistance at this time and stuff like that. So you can reach out. He's making himself available, and he truly is very helpful and does come to one's aid when asked. Another message card for you is the past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this is kind of cool for my singles and those in coupled relationships. So this could be the relationship you're in right now if you're coupled. However, if you are coupled or if you're looking, you still might meet somebody who was a past life relationship for you. It doesn't mean you need to leave anybody. It doesn't mean it's necessarily a soul mate situation for you either. It just means that someone that you're meeting or is coming into your life is someone that you have shared time with before in a past life. So if there's something that feels like it's a really strong energy and you can't really explain it, even if it's not romantic, even if it's just like just really strong energy, right? Whether or not you're coupled, that person it's definitely not your imagination. And then for creative projects here, if you're being inspired by something that, let's say you don't have, what's it called when you have formal education in. If you're being inspired by something here, I would keep going in that direction, even if you can't explain it for some reason. Just sort of rest assured that this is you following your heart and your intuition and to move forward. And here with your final advice card is the Elk. This is stamina. This is really being able to pull forward with something, right? You want to keep this 9 of Pentacles or 9 of Earth energy here. Don't let these thoughts of heartache or heartbreak bring you down. You just want to take stock of what's going on and do little steps to get forward, especially while Mercury is in retrograde here until the April 15th, and you'll be able to move forward probably with full force. So Libra, that is your mid-month check-in. I hope that you enjoyed that, and you can look forward to your extended monthly forecast beginning April 2018. Take care until then.